Okay, boss of YouTube, SixftHax here. Have for you guys today the team builder for GBA D League semifinals. Now, this is probably going to be put right before the battle, so I don't want to make this entirely too long just because I've been really pressed for time this week, and I was going to try and get this up Saturday, but the room that my computer in was not that available on the time that I was going to record, so hopefully we'll put this before the actual battle. But we are facing TECHNOSTRIKE and his Carolina Pantherians in the semifinals here. We were able to finish off the season at #1, being able to put in a lot of work with our awesome draft here, and this could very well be our final match. Hopefully it is not, and hopefully we can win the seasons back-to-back because we are the Season 3 champions, and hopefully we can be the Season 4 champions this time around. So game 1, we were able to beat Techno, not very easily, but we were able to pull out the victory regardless. I feel like this time around, he may try to bring a bit of a similar team. For example, I don't think Webs necessarily make a lot of sense in this match just because Trick Room Magirna was the biggest threat to him in game 1, so I really feel like he's going to try and deal with that. So I don't really expect Masquerain, Raichu, or the Clayton to come this match. I'm not sure if he'll want to bring Azumarill and Emboar again, although they both do a lot of work in this match and are very scary to deal with. I fully expect the Jirachi, Nidoking, Bulu, and the Mega Aerodactyl once again, just because they have such good matchups. Also, shouts out to my front office homies, the few that were able to help me out building this week. So that's kind of my thought process going into this game. And if he does bring the webs, we have measurements to deal with the webs, so I'm not realistically too worried about them. But we should still be able to play around them accordingly. It would be really bad though if he does bring the webs, so hopefully he doesn't, because I don't know, I really don't think he brings webs this match, just because again, like, Trick Room Magirna is such a threat to his team, and then if we do bring that set again with webs up, our entire team can then take advantage of the sticky webs. So again, I'm not sure if he'll bring webs or not, but either way, let's go ahead and look at our first mon here, because this is going to kind of set the tone for the rest of the team here. We have dual screens Cresselia. Now, going into this match, dual screens are actually really amazing. What I've noticed from Techno is that typically he does not prepare for things like this. Techno is a very aggressive player. Although, again, I feel like, yeah, he could bring a very similar team. I expect a more Spadef Jirachi this time though, to be able to deal with Magirna. But for the most part, Techno is a very aggressive player. So if we are able to get up screens up with Cresselia here, then that's going to be amazing for the rest of our team and our potential setup mons that I'll get into after this. So the speed is nice to outspeed max speed Adam and Emboar. I don't think he'll bring plus speed nature just because there's no real use for it in my opinion. Although I do kind of want to make this have enough speed for Jolly Emboar, but then we lose out on a lot of bulk, and I feel like if anything, I'd rather not chance that. So I really feel like he's going to bring Adam in again, or maybe like an Assault Vest set to try and deal with Magirna a little bit easier. But the set is really nice because it's super bulky. This is probably going to be my lead going into the match, and I don't need to necessarily reveal light screen and reflect right off the bat, right at the beginning of the battle, so I can hopefully try and keep them in the back for like mid game after I hopefully have got up my rocks, maybe weaken his team a little bit, and then I get up the screens, and then the setup mons come in and hopefully go to town. So our next mon here is going to be Whimsicott Life Orb offensive once again, because this set is actually really good, really good against his team. Like, look at Shadow Ball and Moonblast. We legitimately hit everything pretty hard. I don't necessarily need Energy Ball, I think, this time around, because Encore can still help stop potential setup Azumarill, and Banded or Belly Drum Azumarill is still kind of terrifying to deal with, so I expect one of those two sets to come. Whirlpool Perish Song could also be really problematic now that I think about it, so I'll have to be careful with that set. But Memento is super nice because if we're not able to get up screens, or after screens have gone up, if they go down and Cresselia isn't around, then I can still Memento on one of his mons and bring in my setup mons to be able to try and set up and sweep, hopefully. So that's kind of the idea behind this set. I do kind of want to have Defog over Encore, if I'm being honest, but I feel like Encore should be good enough. Like, again, like, we have measurements to playing around the sticky webs if he does bring them, but again, I really don't expect webs to be brought to this match, mainly because of this mon right here and the fact that Trick Room won us the game when we played him the first time in the regular season, but this time around we're actually going shift gear, so this still kind of mitigates the sticky webs, which is nice if he does bring them. But if he doesn't have the webs, at +2 we outspeed anything that is not super speedy scarfed. And even though at +2 we don't outspeed something like Jolly, Max Speed, Mega Aerodactyl, Techno is the type of builder to not needlessly waste EVs, so there's no chance he's going to bring a max speed Aerodactyl in my opinion, so I'm not too concerned about that at all. And if this can shift gear and calm mind, this is basically just gonna go to town. Once Embor is gone, which I feel like we can whittle down Embor enough because of the recoil from Flare Blitz, it's gonna have to hit Cresselia multiple times, and then if he's life orbed, he's gonna be wearing himself down even more. So Magearna can come in here, shift gear, potentially calm mind as well, and basically just wreck his entire team. Between Flash Cannon and Shadow Ball, we hit everything. The only real use for Dazzling Gleam is to have some type of stab neutral move for the Embor, but obviously I'm not going to send this into setup until Embor is gone. Our next setup mon here, which is probably going to be our main win condition, is going to be Double Dance Zydog here. And between Coil and between Iron Tail and 1,000 Arrows, everything gets destroyed on his team. His best answer to this set, or just to dog in general, is Tapu Bulu. So I'm hoping that we will be able to set up. And the cool thing about this set too is that behind Reflect or after a Memento, this set actually sets up on non-SD Tapu Bulu, because if he's SD then he can set up alongside us, and that'd be a little scary. But at +1 I'm pretty sure Iron Tail is going to be an Oko. At +2 it's a guaranteed Oko, and then if I get up 2 coils and a Dragon Dance, I basically sweep through his entire team. I need to just weaken the Azumarill a little bit, then everything just drops to 1,000 Arrows. And Iron Tail, the defense boosts are also really nice to help set up alongside the Bulu, and we can also potentially set up on the Embor, maybe the Nidoking if for some reason he doesn't have the Ice Beam. And this can kind of force a couple switch outs as well. So I'm really hoping that this set will be able to just kind of put in the work, because again, this is probably going to be our main win condition in the end, just because he's got less responses to Zydog than he has to Magearna, where he can still kind of deal with Magearna because of the Embor and the Jirachi. He doesn't really have a good answer for Zydog at all. So much like Magearna, even if he does have the webs, we can just Dragon Dance twice and negate the webs, and then at that point at +2 speed, or we're at +1 speed and +2 attack, and we still outspeed everything that is not Scarfed, which his only real Scarfer, I guess, would be like Scarf Persian. That'd be the only thing that outspeeds Zydog after +1, but this should be able to get multiple boosts to hopefully sweep. Next off, we have Shinsuke, the Mega Medicham. Behind screens, Mega Medicham legitimately just comes in and nukes his entire team. There is no good way for him to deal with Mega Medicham behind screens potentially, just because of its decent natural bulk and the defensive boosts from Reflect and Light Screen. Well, I don't know, I guess defensive boosts or just the damage being cut from the Reflect and the Light Screen, I suppose. But this set can definitely put in a lot of work. 220 attack EVs are really all that we need, because high jump kick and poison jab pretty much murders everything. Like, Medicham just kind of violates his team, for a lack of a better term. And then Bullet Punch and Fake Out are just super nice for double priority. Also, it helps us against a potential Belly Drum Azumarill, because we do about 40 to 50-ish% between Fake Out and Bullet Punch together, and we're always going to be faster than Azumarill just naturally. And then our final team member here is going to be Infernape. Much like Medicham here, Guerrero is able to put in a pretty good amount of work against his entire team. The only thing that this does not hit decently hard is Aerodactyl, but if you look at the rest of his team with this moveset, we hit absolutely everything, which is amazing. Passion Berry is going to be really huge for a potential banded Azumarill, and with Reflect up, after rocks, we still live a +6 Adamant Aqua Jet, and then we can in return Gunk Shot him, and hopefully we don't miss, and we don't pull an Aster and miss our Gunk Shot, and it be entirely game changing. So we'll see how things go, but for the most part, I feel like the squad is very, very solid. Again, shouts out to my front office homies, and with that being said, let's jump into the battle. Yeah, pause the YouTube. SixftHax here, happy you guys today. The semifinals of GBA D League Season 3. Of course, we did win last season, and we are back in the playoffs. We are taking on TECHNOSTRIKE and his Carolina Pantherians. I am super nervous. This is like the first time I think I've been like legitimately like actually nervous before a battle, like before like even like contacting or like getting into like Festival Plaza and all of that. And I'm hoping that we can pull out a W. If you guys want to find out what I'm bringing and why I'm bringing it, a link to the team builder should be down in the description. Definitely go check out Techno. His channel link and stuff will be down below as well. We were able to beat him in the regular season, but this time around, we're going to try and hopefully do the same thing, but we'll see how things go here. So, it looks like he did end up bringing in the webs. So the webs could be a little bit annoying here. Mega Arrow makes sense. No Rachi and no Bulu. Okay. I am a little bit worried about those webs from Masquerade, I think. Persian and Alolan, Nido, Emboar, Persian, Nido, Mega Arrow, Kyurem. Black is going to be terrifying behind the screens as well. I mean, not the screens, sorry, the webs. Oh, okay. What am I missing here? I'm missing something. Masquerade. So I'm not too sure what I want to lead with. If you guys are excited for this, make sure to hammer arm that thumbs up button down below. So looking at the leads here, kind of want to lead with my Whimsicott. Feel like Whimsicott may have a pretty good lead matchup here right off the bat if he leads with the Masquerade potentially, which he could just to get up his rocks most likely. I mean, not his rocks, sorry, his webs most likely. I think I'm going to lead Whimsicott on this one. Oh no, that is not what I want to lead with here. So yeah, super excited and super nervous as I mentioned. Hopefully we can make it to the finals. It is Danza against Zazo in their match. I don't want to spoil who won on that one, but webs are something I was really not expecting this matchup. Hopefully they don't hurt us too badly in the match here. I did not expect them to want to bring the Masquerade. That could be a little bit of a nuisance. So we are going to go ahead and get this started here. As I lead off with the Whimsicott, he's going to be leading off with the Masquerade as I expected. Most likely does have the Intimidate. Okay, so in our first game, I did lead with Medicham here. So you might have expected that. I'm going to go straight for the Moonblast. Moonblast should straight knock this out. Not straight knock this out, but it should be a nice 2-hit KO as he's going to go for the Protect. Maybe for Fake Out potentially? For Medicham, that makes sense. But I am just going to go ahead and Moonblast again. He does not have the best switch-ins to Moonblast here. We are offensive Whimsicott. We should be able to live any one hit he wants to go for in this scenario, and I'm not too concerned. He may think that we have the Defog, which is what I'm hoping here. So we get a crit turn 1. I don't think that matters too much because we would have broken the Sash anyways. As he gets up the webs. That's what I didn't want to happen there. So unfortunately, webs are pretty much going to be here to stay for the entire match now. So I do have to be careful with that, but things aren't entirely too bad. Things are still not too bad here. We do have Dragon Dance on our Zydog, and we have Shift Gear on Magearna, which is nice. So if I get rid of this, he may try to bring in the Nidoking next. I could try to Encore him here into webs is what I'm thinking. That may ultimately be better for me in the long run here. So I'm going to go for an Encore. As he actually goes for the Protect. Okay. Probably just scouting out to see what we have. So he knows we got Moonblast. He knows we have Encore. I really want to Encore here again. I kind of want to Encore again. So he's got Protect. He's got Sticky Webs. I would assume he's got like dual Stab most likely. Maybe Stun Spore? I can't safely go for a Encore here again, unfortunately, because he may try to switch into Nidoking here. How much are we doing to Nidoking? On the potential switch-in. About 30%. I guess I should just Moonblast here to be safe. Really wish I had Encore there. Really wish I had Encore there now. So even though we are up 5-6, the Nidoking in the back is very scary. As he actually brings in the Aerodactyl, okay. I'm going to go ahead and just switch into Cresselia here then, most likely. It's not really worth me going for Memento this early in the match. And Cresselia should be able to switch in very safely here. No Azumarill is kind of nice, which means he may not have the best forms of priority from the looks of it here. So he's going to Mega. If he Hone Claws, that could be a little bit scary if he does go for the Hone Claws. But we shouldn't be in a bad spot. Or in too bad of a spot, I think. As he goes straight for the Aerial Ace, we'll find out what investment he has. So he did about 57 to us. Let's see. No, Aerial Ace. Well, I mean, he's got Wing Attack. It's the same thing, I guess. Let's see. Wait. Yeah, 30, 27. Yeah, so about 57. Would it be running Adamant on this? Oh, so that was a damage roll depending on if he's Adamant or not. He could try to go for a taunt here, is what I'm thinking. So I don't exactly want to go straight for a screen just yet. I'm going to go ahead and Moonblast actually, see what he wants to do. So he does have the taunt, that's fine, as I expected. We're just going to Moonblast him here. I kind of wish I had the Icy one now. That would have been really handy here. And I don't... That's just annoying. Let's see. So he definitely has HP investment. He definitely has HP investment on this. I mean, to be fair, the crit on Masquerain didn't matter. That was a 2-hit KO anyways. This one does allow us to get off a little bit more damage on him, though. So we only did about 25%, so he's running a lot of HP on this. Yeah, he's running a lot of HP on this. Okay. So let's see. Do I just fire off another Moonblast here? I think this is what I'm going to try and do. Just fire off another Moonblast as he's going to Aerial Ace here. So he's got Aerial Ace, he's got Taunt. What else could he potentially have? As we get the ever so crucial special attack drop there. So this is my last turn of Taunt. So I'm going to make an aggressive switch here into Magearna, I think. So if he does go for the Aerial Ace, we should be able to take that pretty easily. If he has Defog, he should be able to defog away the webs too then, which is not too troublesome. As he goes for another Aerial Ace here. So this may give us a little bit more of an understanding here. 151. So he did about 34. So it looks like he's running a lot of attack then. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm guessing he is Adamant with just like max HP or something most likely. This is where I kind of want to double. Just because I don't know if he would want to leave in Aerodactyl here. He's got an Emboar still in the back. So I feel like he's either going to go for the taunt here or he's going to try to switch directly into Emboar. Emboar is most likely his best answer to this. And he probably does want to keep around this Aerodactyl is what I'm hoping. So I'm going to try and double here. Yeah, so he's going to switch out into the Emboar. I will take that. That is fine by me. As we can double into Cresselia here. And we should be able to outspeed this. Unless he's like Jolly Banded. That's what I'm worried about, is that he's Jolly Banded. But we have to take the risk here. Oh no! We eat the hit and he burns us. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, now it doesn't even matter if we have the Reflect up, because we're gonna drop next turn. So he's definitely Jolly on this, it looks like. I thought about putting enough speed on this Cresselia 2 to outspeed Jolly. Kind of wish I did. At the same time, though, I didn't so much expect webs. I feel like he was going to try and prepare for webs a little bit better. or that he was going to try to prepare for Trick Room Magirna. So this is like worst case scenario that's kind of happening right now. This is kind of like worst case scenario that's going on right now. Let's see. I can try to bring in Zydog. Zydog can Dragon Dance and we mitigate the what's it called? The thing. Hold on, let's see. All hope is not lost yet. All hope is not lost. We're still in a pretty decent spot here. I can bring in Zydog here, go for a Dragon Dance. No, because then he could switch into Arrow most likely to sack it off. Because behind Reflect, he's not doing anything to us with this Embor. Magirna still lives a hit too, but I'm not doing much with Magirna so long as this thing is around. And Fernape can come in here. I could try to get on my rocks. That may be my best bet right now, is to try to get a Brox with Ape. This way, I have the rocks up. I can try and pressure him. We have the Reflect up. The webs are kind of annoying still. And unfortunately, that Nidoking is looking like a threat too. So I'm going to try and get a Brox here. So let's see. So he's gonna switch into the Nidoking. Okay. Unfortunately, this outspeeds us. So I feel like you should try an Earth Power here, most likely. Let's see, Nidoking, Wall Breaker, and Fernape. Yeah, we're dropping straight here. So I may have to sack something off, it looks like. The one thing we did not expect, the webs, and that's what's really going to mess us up here. I could make an aggressive switch into Whimsicott, but I feel like that's way too risky. I feel like that's way too risky right now. If he has Shadow Ball, he could knock out our Medicham as well. So do I want to lose Infernape here? I may have to. Okay. So he does go for the Earth Power. As we go down. We're Pasho Berry for the thing in the back. This is gonna be a wash, I think. Damn, dude, the webs are really something that we were not expecting at all. And I kind of wish I had put Defog on Whimsicott now. Or maybe if I'd Encored, that might have been a little bit better. Maybe. We still have a couple turns of the Reflect up. Do I want to fake out here right away? I feel like it could just high jump kick though. I feel like it could just high jump kick on this. So I have to try and set up with Zydog. That's probably my best bet right now to win this game. Embor's already taking some nice recoil. Kieran Black out the rock should be in range. If I can Dragon Dance twice with Zydog, I think we should be in a good spot. We still have Memento and Encore on our Whimsicott too. So let's see. So he's going to switch. We should just claim a kill here. Oh, this is dying. This is dying. Okay, good. There's no way that this is living. There's absolutely no way this lives. Absolutely no way this lives. Oh, just please don't miss. And it's dead. Okay, so down that goes. The Reflect is still up. Kieran Black could come in here. That's what I'm a little worried about now. If he's Sub-Zero Slammer, Special Sub-Zero Slammer knocks us out here. So let's see. I may have to switch right into Magearna. I'm just going to switch into Magearna here. We have the Citrus Berry. We should live anything. Bullet Punch does not do enough to this. And Medicham still tanks one hit from anything the Nidoking wants to go for. So let's see. If I was Trick Room Magearna, man, I thought about bringing it too, but it might have just been way too risky at that point. As we get our berry back, we can maybe live another one. Does it matter if I shift gear here though? Does it really matter? I don't even know if I live the hit, unfortunately. We would hit like 144. Now, even if he's running like any type of speed, he outspeeds us here. He's probably just gonna knock us out too. Oh, he does knock us out there. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. I think I have to bring in a Whimsicott here. So even at -1, I don't think we outspeed, unfortunately. I have to try an Encore here, or just force him out. So we can Encore him into the Earth Power. Then Memento, hopefully into Zydog. That's what I'm thinking. I can also just go straight for a Moonblast here and severely weaken him. And then weaken Memento. I'm just gonna Moonblast here. We should live another Earth Power after Life Orb, and then we can go for Memento, hopefully. And if we get off this Moonblast damage, we'll put him in range of Bullet Punch for sure. Like, we can still win this, maybe. Maybe, just maybe. So I'm not trying to give up just yet, but this matchup just got infinitely harder. Infinitely harder. So let's see. Oh, I'm nervous, man. I don't know, like at the same time, I'm not completely upset if we do lose this. We still had a really good run this season. Unfortunately, it literally came down to the one thing that me and the front office were certain that he wouldn't bring webs here just because of how potent Magearna was in the original match that we played. But hey, that was good prep on Techno's part there, so can't be upset about good prep, guys. And he unfortunately did get the jump on us with the prep here. So let's see. He might try to save this. He might try to switch out and save this, which would be fine, I think. Also, if I just gone with my gut and made Cresselia more speedy, that could have potentially come in handy. Although I don't know if Emboar is scarfed. It could be scarfed, probably. So yeah, we do live this. We can Moonblast now. Let's see. If he was able to live that, the fact that we just crit him there helped him out. If he was able to live that. I feel like maybe I've just not been... I don't know. Maybe I could have been more aggressive with my mementos, probably. So we can bring back in the Nidoking here, unfortunately. I think if I had gone for memento there, that might have been my best bet to try and win. Because they could have mementoed, brought in Zydog, gone for a Dragon Dance, potentially. As he brings in the Emboar. I have to try memento here. This is my best chance at this point. Is just try to memento. Oh, okay, so let's see what he's gonna go for. Let's see. I don't want to like get ahead of myself here. So he goes for the Flare Blitz. I bring in Zydog here. I need to Dragon Dance first so I can guarantee outspeed whatever he has. I need to Dragon Dance here. I don't know, man. That arrow could have the Ice Fang for sure. So he's gonna make the smart play here. Switch out into Aerodactyl. If he has the Ice Fang, I think we just lose here. I think we might just lose here. Yep. So it comes down to literally whether or not he's got the Ice Fang. Oh, he's got Aerial Ace. No, I'm literally 1 point from my berry. Bruh. I was 1 point from the berry. Oh my lord, no. No. I think we lose. I was 25% is 33. He got such a low roll on... Oh, come on, dude. Is that why we may lose now? Like, if he had activated my berry, I was out of range of Sucker Punch from Emboar too. And I know he's got to have the Sucker Punch on the Emboar. He has to have Sucker Punch on Emboar. We lose. Unfortunately, Medicham cannot pull it out here. Oh. I thought that maybe he would think we had the E-speed. I don't know if I completely agree with him going just straight for that. But yeah, I think we lose here. Oh well, guys. He was literally 1 point. Yeah, because he was adamant. Bro, guys, literally, we lost this match by 1 point. Oh. Oh, wow, man. We had a good run. So, unfortunately, I really think we just lost that by 1 point. I really feel like we just lost that there by that. Literally, 33. If he had got us to 33, we popped the Ayapapa Berry. We're out of range of the Sucker Punch. And then, at that point, Dog potentially just wins. So, unfortunately, our GBA D League comes to an end here. It was a good season, though. I still feel like we did really well. Some things just happened, and I don't know, like, even though we were not so prepared for the webs, like, the fact that we still could have pulled out the win there just by that 1 point is just, it's baffling to me. But yeah, it is what it is. If you guys did enjoy, hammer arm that thumbs up button down below. Make sure to go check out Techno. And with that being said, I will see you all with a recap, most likely, of the season. So thank you all for watching, everybody. Later.
No matter where you're at, I'm not here to make friends, it's time to attack and deplete your HP with a final smash. Don't make me turn around and pull a 6-foot hacks. 6 foot hacks, yeah. 6 foot hacks, yeah. 6 foot hacks.